This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial, or personal advice.
Good morning, traders and investors. It's Thursday, the 13th of September, and following court ruling in Germany and the release of the Apple iPhone 5, we've had some mixed activity in the markets between Europe and the US. As we take a look at the FTSE 100, we can see it was down slightly, down 10 points, 0.17%, closing at 5,782. A large shadow on top of the overnight candle does denote uncertainty between the buyers, and this is a short-term retracement that is occurring right now and has potential to form a lower high, which would denote a downwards trend. Of course, to confirm this, we have moving averages as our base indicator, which is a trend indicator, and we would see the red 20-day moving average crossing below that blue 50-period moving average there. The German DAX did find a little bit of buyer momentum there. It gained 33 points, 0.46%, to close at 7,343. It is a shooting star pattern though, which is another sign of weakness from the buyers. We had seen a similar pattern back here in August, and as you can see, resulted not really in a downwards shifting index, but at least sideways moving at the very least. The French CAC 40 showed a very similar story as well. It did gain 6 points, 0.18%, closing at 3543. As we take a look at the US markets, the Dow Jones had gained 10 points, which is virtually unchanged for an index that's up at around that 13,000 level. Closed at 13,333 and is showing continued resistance at that level we've discussed throughout the week. Technology stocks were a little bit stronger. They had gained 9 points on the Nasdaq index, closing at 0.3% higher at 3,114. A lot of indecision in that movement at the top of this trend. And the S&P 500 was a little weaker, didn't change all too much, only up 3 points or 0.2%, closing at 1,436. The impact on the VIX index was that it was down slightly, down 61 cents or 3.7%, closing at $15.80. So it's been hovering around this level for the last few sessions and is showing a little bit of movement there, but whilst the markets are poised ahead of the FOMC meeting coming in, which we will receive local time tomorrow morning, they're not doing a great deal of movement at all. As we take a look at the ASX 200, it had surprisingly rallied quite strongly yesterday for Wednesday, up 35 points, closing at 4,360 and showing a nice strong open green candle there, which would suggest a continuation of the overall trend, and that has the potential to bring us back up to the highs set in mid-August there, maybe even as high as 4,400 if the short-term rally continues. The SPY futures are hesitating though. They're down 5 points. Whilst that's barely changed at all, it is a little bit of an indication of uncertainty ahead of the FOMC meeting, as mentioned before, but also the lack of buyer drive stemming out of Europe following the court ruling for Germany participating in the continued bailout of the European financial sector. So our expectations for the day are for a very quiet start, and that could lead to a little bit of selling pressure. But we're not expecting a wide range again today. While we were surprised by yesterday's 35-point movement, we're not expecting a big movement ahead of tomorrow's FOMC release. Well, that's our update for Thursday, 13th of September. We wish you all the best of trading and look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow.